Welcome to the sports segment on the AM Show. I'm Benedict Osu. I'm doing a show with my colleague Sarah Saki. We'll talk about the World Cup, what's been happening so far. 3 more matches to go. 4 matches to go. So 2 semi-finals, and we'll have third place and then the final. So next week by this time, we'll know the winner of this year's World Cup. We'll talk to Selwyn. He'll give us the dynamics going into those games and what has happened so far. But here on the local scene, Deputy Sports Minister Pius and Hadzide is expected to resume work today following an announcement by President Nana Akufo-Addo declaring him of all wrongdoing in the Australian visa fraud scandal. Now, some 60 Ghanaians who posed as journalists were flagged and subsequently deported from Australia after they were unable to produce concrete evidence to back their claim. And the Deputy Minister was asked to step aside for the role he played as he was the head of the International Games Committee, a sub-body set aside to coordinate all activities that involved Ghana during the Commonwealth Games. But after months of investigations into the case, President Akufo-Addo says the report presented to him exonerates Pius Enam. He spoke at the NPP's National Delegates Conference in Kofoidi over the weekend.
On my return in the evening from the state visit to South Africa, I received the police report on the Australia visa scandal, which has exonerated the suspended Deputy Minister for Youth and Sports from any complicity in the visa fraud. I will lift his suspension on Monday and return him to office. And I intend to maintain this approach during my entire tenure.
All right, so that was President Nana Akufo-Addo. Definitely there will be more reactions to that very story. But also, we've got to talk about other issues. Now, the Confederation of African Football, CAF, has provisionally suspended 11 Ghanaian referees. The sanctions were handed on Saturday by CAF's disciplinary board. And this is in connection with the expose of investigative journalist and nurse Aremiyawa Nas into football corruption. As Arimidiakon has more.
Peace, Reginald Lethbridge, Bello Abudu, Eric Nantieri, Cecil Fletcher, Nathan Anafo, Wadrago Dawood, Salifu Malik, Theresa Akujam, Badui Ibrahim, and Devilai, along with Liberian Yeke Jerry, have been suspended provisionally pending their appearance before CAF's disciplinary board on August 5. 4 Ivorian officials, a Togolese, Nigerian, Mauritanian, Malian, Gambian, and a Burkinabe were all handed varying bans beside the life sentence imposed on celebrated Kenyan assistant referee Aden Mawa from all football activities.
How that will go, but yesterday the first or the maiden edition of the Ghana Football Awards was held here in Accra. In Ghana International Thomas Partey beat off the likes of which are the players? 3 players actually vying for the same award. That was the most prestigious award. That's the best player when it comes to football on the foreign scene. So Thomas Partey was with Maritzburg player, that was Richard Ofoyi, as well as some few other players. Albert Adma was also in that category with Jordan Ayew. So 4 of the players vying for that award, and Thomas Partey beat them for the award of the best player in on the foreign land. So Nana Kwame Asamoah was there and has come through with this report.
Partey was also named the Foreign-Based Footballer of the Year at the awards, which recognized the exploits of Ghanaian footballers in the period under review on Sunday night. He made 52 appearances and scored 5 goals for Atletico Madrid as they bounced back from a UEFA Champions League group stage exit to win the UEFA Europa League. Thomas distinguished himself predominantly as a right fullback and in midfield for Diego Simeone's side, as they also finished second behind Barcelona in the Spanish La Liga and exited the Copa del Rey at the quarter-final stage. For the senior national team, Partey tied down a spot as a regular in the team, with some scintillating displays from midfield, netting his first career hat-trick in a 5-1 win over Congo in the 2018 World Cup qualifier in September 2017. He also captained the Black Stars in recent friendlies against Japan and Iceland in the absence of skipper Asamoah Gyan. The first awardee of the night was Aduana Stars and Black Stars B goalkeeper Joseph Addo, who was named the Goalkeeper of the Year. He was recognized for his role in Ghana's 2017 Wafu Zone B Cup triumph and league title success with the Aduana Stars in the Ghana Premier League. He edged goalies Razak Ablora and Richard Ofori to the award. Addo's club, Aduana, also emerged the Team of the Year, and 20-year-old Majid Ashimeru of Red Bull Salzburg, Pep Prinsila Adubia, and David Abagna to win the Future Star of the Year award, reserved for players 20 years or below. Star forward for Ampem Drakwan Ladies, Priscilla Adobia was named the Women's Footballer of the Year, while a superb strike from Joseph Mensah emerged the Goal of the Year. After the award, Partey expressed his delight and promised to continue with more impressive performances for the Black Stars.
With the Black Stars, well, we had some matches that we could have won, but well, there was a lot of issues that we didn't make it. But I think this will let us work more harder, and it will motivate us to be able to qualify to the next African Cup. Then with think of the
we will get into the semi-finals, interesting games to come tomorrow and then Wednesday, and hopefully we'll see the two teams that will make the final. So next week by this time we'll be able to tell you which country have won this year's FIFA World Cup. Is it going to be England, Belgium, Croatia or France? We'll see how that will go. But Selwyn, yesterday we spoke about this on radio. We actually didn't want to predict. He said that any team can win because of how the tournament has gone so far. Well, probably maybe you've had a change in mind.
Well, I mean, I still have that same mind, you know. It will be difficult until maybe the semi-finals play. Maybe we can decide between the two sides. But at the moment, as there are still 4 teams available, which is France, Belgium, England, and Croatia. All of them have shown the ability to make sure that they can win the tournament. All of them have shown that they have the capacity and quality to be able to lift the trophy. It's still open, and the tournament is continuing and surprised us as we've seen the big ones dropped and the small ones are being around. But still, with France being a legendary team in the World Cup, they could hold up for. Belgium could be the new one. England, since 1966, are now trying to make it. Croatia, the last time was 1998 in the semi-final. So definitely, they are all very hungry for the tournament, and it's still up for grabs for any of them.
So we'll see how it will go tomorrow. The first semi-final is on France, Belgium, and then on Wednesday, Croatia will come up against England. So our coverage of the World Cup live on radio with live commentary, and also here on TV, as you've always been witnessing. We bring you analysis, also the highlights and the diaries as well. On Adum TV, you get analysis, highlights, diaries, and on the Joy Prime channel where we have the Soccer Rocks program with Baba Tando.